It's very hot.
This month was the hottest April on record. In the last week of April 2023, in Spain, there was a climatic emergency. Practically the whole territory of the country, and especially its southern part, was covered with an abnormal heat, which in some places reached 40 degrees Celsius. These are very unusual weather conditions for mid-spring. They are more typical for the height of summer. This month was the hottest April on record. At least 96 stations on the Spanish mainland broke records of the maximum temperature, and the recorded values are 10 and even 15 degrees Celsius higher than the April norm.
Look at the heat today, nearly 40 degrees. It's really not normal. It's completely atypical.
It's very hot. Looking for shade wherever possible. Looking for water wherever possible. And looking for a place to hide because it's too hot.
According to the UN, episodes of exceptionally high temperature have become more frequent in Spain in recent years, leaving nearly 75% of its territory at risk of desertification. The same wave of heat brought temperature records to Portugal too. 36.9 degrees Celsius, recorded on April 27 in the municipality of Mora, was the highest April temperature in at least 78 years.
It's hot today. It's so hot that you can...
It's very hot, and I think it's really beyond normal temperatures. The saying, April is 1,000 waters, is no longer valid at all.
An intense and large-scale heat wave also swept across much of Asia in April 2023, breaking multi-year records. From India to southern China and Thailand, the stifling heat set unusually early this year, and its effects are catastrophic. Temperatures rose above the limits of human adaptability. In India, the sweltering heat took lives of at least 13 people. The temperature rose to 44.5 degrees Celsius. In Laos and Thailand, all the records were broken. Temperatures jumped to 42 degrees Celsius and 45 degrees Celsius respectively. In most regions of Pakistan, the air was about 40 degrees Celsius. The capital of Bangladesh recorded the hottest day in 58 years in early April. Extremely unusual temperatures from this month were also recorded in Vietnam, Myanmar, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. In China, more than 100 weather stations detected record high temperatures. Climatologists call this wave of unusual heat the strongest April heat wave in Asian history. Climate change is the main cause of the increasing number and ferocity of heat waves we are observing in Asia and other parts of the planet. On a global scale, in the past 8 years combined have been the hottest years documented by modern science. These events have significant consequences. For example, periods of extreme heat can limit people's daily activities, affecting their health and well-being, and reduce the amount of production, starting from limiting outdoor construction work and ending with closing schools and growing crops. At the same time, experts note that the extreme weather events will become more frequent and intense with the acceleration of climate change. All natural disasters happening now fully confirm the correctness of the mathematical model, the results of which were made publicly by the scientists and researchers at the forum Global Crisis, Our Survival is in Unity, at the end of the previous year. And on April 22, 2023, at the forum Global Crisis There is a Way Out, scientists voiced what events will happen before 2036 and how we are able to overcome the climate crisis. Become a volunteer, study the information, and join in spreading it.